Hi there, now I'm out again. This time I'm just north of Grisslehamn, and I'm here to test my newly built centerboard. It's a lot heavier than the old one. The old one was about 10 kilo and this one is about 35 kilo. It's also hollow, so it allows water to get into the centerboard, and thus it becomes even heavier in water as the air is replaced with water. The reason why I have made the new centerboard is that the old one got stuck all the time, and I couldn't figure out why it was that I couldn't lower it. And if you have been following the channel, you know that I have replaced the old centerboard. It wasn't the centerboard that was the problem. It was the lift wheel that had corroded, and thus the line got stuck in between the lift wheel and the holder, and thus I couldn't lower the centerboard. But now it's no problem lowering the centerboard, as I have replaced the lift wheel with just a ring bolt instead. So it's easy to drop the centerboard, although it's a bit heavy, so it's a little bit harder to retract it. So it's easy to lower and it stays down, but it's a bit heavier to retract. The good thing about having the centerboard very heavy is that it stabilizes the boat in gusts and things like that. There have been occasions where a sudden gust has almost turned me over, at least got some water in over the gunwale. Now I have the centerboard fully down. This is the most safe position. And with the rudder fully down, this creates the least off drift from the course, but also the most drag. The lift point is just at the hull edge, creating some extra drag. With the board slightly down, there is less drag, and this is faster when going downwind. From this testing, I conclude that the new board works well. It's maneuverable and possible to race, although a lot easier to lower. When sailing over shallow water, I do not need to worry, as a 45-degree angled board without downlocking will automatically lift the board on impact. The rudder is protected behind the keel, so it doesn't matter if it's down or up. Thus I can sail very close to land. And only mind if something is sticking up above the surface. In about 2 months, when the authorities has released the drone footage, I will publish a continuation of this trip. Next time I hope I have clearance for taking you out with the kayak. I also plan on finishing the catamaran build, and there might be some finishing work on this board project. Anyhow, please join me next time.